Good morning. It's Sunday. Beautiful snow day outside at 5:30 in the morning on the 30th of November, if you're interested, in the wonderful year of 2025. Let's go ahead and see who we're playing today, if anyone. Start game, I think it is. Click on chess.com, searching for somebody. Ooh, England! Cup of tea. Right, let's have a go at You'll go then, Mr. Yachtman. Probably from the south. I'm thinking Cambridge, Oxford. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, never seen that before. Right, so you're just going to go straight for the check. That's crazy, isn't it? Well, in that case, I'm going to queen to queen, and how does that sound? Right. Uh-huh. And then I do... So I do that, and that, I don't care. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Right now, so I can take this pawn, because there's nothing guarding it. I'd expect you that, or now you. Words? I don't need words. We don't need words where I'm coming from. Right, let's have a... Oh, here we go, attack his queen. Right now. Okay, what else do we have? I've never seen anyone do that open before. I've never seen anyone do the old, I don't know what they did. So I'm using the onboard mic on my laptop right now, so it sounds a little bit tinny. The AT2020 that I have, I think it's an old version, because I've got two of them. One of them has a little dial, a monitor dial, and a headphone input. And the other one that I got was cheaper. And okay, that's for. So what are you doing that for? You're just going to try to bring your pawn forward, right? So I'm going to block it now, so you can't go any further. What did that do? That didn't do anything really, as far as strategy is concerned. Now, if you move e4 forward, hang on, e7, what's going on here then? You're just moving all your pawns forward. Okay. So, okay, let's have a go here. If I move up to there, and start getting some stuff in. Unless you move b2 forward 1, you don't really have any kind of... If you do that again, that's weird. I think what they're trying to do is just bring a wall of pawns forward. The wisest thing, there we go. So we do, oh, you got my queen. Okay, right, what I can do with that, I can do with that. It's a shame that YouTube is so anal about their copyright stuff. Because I knew somebody who did a really good rendition, does really good renditions of other people's songs, and they do all the work. They learn the music and they learn the words, and then YouTube says, "Oh, we can't do that." I said, "Why though?" That's another thing as well that I can't understand. If anyone knows the answer, if somebody say writes a song and performs a song and gets a record label contract for said song, why is it then not their property? They did all the work. Okay. Alright, so you've moved. That's just moving out of the way, but that's not really a threat. So go ahead and steal that guy. And then you're going to move this pawn forward one to threaten my bishop. Go ahead. Make my day. Oh, you're going to steal it with your castle. What the hell did I just do? There I go. What a silly, silly poohead. What a mange. Okay, so if we go there. Ah, man. I've lost. What a stupid. Well, whatever. I don't care. That's not the caring about the game. It's the doing it. That's something stupid. Right, that brought their castle out. I did it on purpose. Why did I bring my knight out? Did I just bring my knight out? Yes, I did. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter if I move my pawn forward too, because you're going to get taken by that pawn. Then I take the pawn, and they take the castle. Okay, and I can't quit castle, can I? No. I don't know what. I lost. I know I've lost. Be positive, man. Okay. Let's do a bit of the old bishop theft. You wouldn't steal my bishop. Oh, there we go. Ah, he's a person that doesn't see how knights work. Or not necessarily how knights work, but how... what do they call it? So I think he thought I was stupid. I am stupid. I think he thought I was stupid when I lost my bishop, which I was. But I think he thought I was just generally stupid. Right now, I know now that I can move this knight, which will threaten the queen. What I want to do is I want to do it in a way in which he doesn't know. So that pawn move might have been my thing. Because then what I can do is move my knight. And what can I assume? It's going to be threatening the queen, I'll know that. But I'll do it anyway. Because it'll get the queen out of whatever position she's in at the moment. It is all good. No, I was about to say I can protect blah blah the queen. And then also, is my queen gone? No, because that was the last game, wasn't it? Oh, madness. Whatever they did to me in the whatever they did to me in the hospital really messed me up. So I've lost both my bishops. Excuse me. Yeah, so I've got now two knights, two castles, and a queen. Well, they got everything. And they don't. 2 castles, 2 knights, and a bishop. Right, so I've got to get rid of the castle, that's the next thing. They have a white bishop, so I've got to get my king off white. So how do I get rid of... Bougie? Little meow meow, how are we doing? Are you all fun and happy? Are you all fun and happy, boo? Oh, my cat just got fed. Now he has this thing that he doesn't like water for some strange reason. I even got one of those plug-in permanent water fountain things, and you know, not just that. So it's not that he doesn't like, because I think like what? So I'm now threatening the bishop. I hope that he sees that I'm threatening the bishop and doesn't think that I'm threatening the queen. Because the queen's protected by the pawn. Why would I go ahead and steal his queen? And blah blah blah. But there we go. Move the queen, which means I can actually steal this without theft. There we go. Or loss, I think is the word. Right, now what else can I do? I can go ahead and move the knight next, which will threaten the queen and the castle, and also steal the pawn that's not guarded. So what could he do? He can move the queen to protect the pawn and threaten my knight. And there's no... Hang on. Can you go off my keyboard, please? This way. I'm going to get his own laptop because he likes standing on my computer. Why do you like standing on my computer, man? You've got a whole everything. You can still get off my computer. Please don't press the keys. I think he's a computer programmer. I think cats are computer. What? Really? Okay. If you wish. But there we go. And I've got your queen on your castle. Hopefully he just sees them now. He's wise enough to see those that flying pair pieces. So really? Oh well, that was weird. So he broke it down like that. So then that's not protected by a bunch of pieces. Right, I could take his castle and lose my knight, which would be stupid. If I move back there, the king's got it. If I move there, I have lost my knight. There we go. Nice knowing you, sir. Right, so if I steal the... there's nothing I can do that will oh, and if... What's this? If I go ahead and steal the knight, steal the castle, they will then steal my knight, which will then put my king in check. There's not much I can do with that, yes there is. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Boom, boom. Go steal the queen. Excuse me. And what? So you can do a queen trade-off, which you won't. Where's your white bishop? That's gone. So what we're working with now, I've got 2 castles that haven't moved, so we're going to put those into play, and a knight. They have 2 knights and a castle, so there we go. So we're actually drawing, and we both have queens. Oh, that was actually good. That's a good bunch of everything. And their king is open. Oh, really? I can't speak. Queen trade-off are we talking? So you've got 2 knights and a castle. I do apologise about my throat clearing. And I've got 2. No, I've got a knight there as well. So I've got so they're just hang on. I'm kind of up. I have 2 castles and a knight. So you're gonna come down here, steal that pawn. I'm scratching Colin's neck. He really likes it. He's purring. Purring, ain't he? When he purrs, he sounds like a tribble. He's a sound of and you've done that for that reason. And then I can do this, which will force you to move your knight. But there's nothing you can do to challenge it. There we go. And I can do this to also take the knight, and then you just go and put it back where it was, right? Okay, no, you weren't. Okay, so that's that. So how can I use that to? Right. So where can I go? I wish my points could go backwards. Right. So that's threatening that. Now my hand's being licked, so I have to use the other hand. Okay. You can move that to there. Okay. I'll move that to there. Which means, if you steal my pawn with your pawn, I can steal that pawn with the other pawn, and you steal that pawn with the castle, and I steal the pawn with the castle. If you do not do that, then I will move the pawn forward 1. This is the thing, if I move the pawn forward 1, it's then covered by the knight and the castle. Well, the bishop and the knight and the castle, that's correct. To think for a second. And I don't like thinking. So then if you take it with night, I take it with a castle. There we go. What's going on here? I want to bring the night out to play. I want to bring the castle out to play. I've got nothing I can bloody do with it at the moment. Okay, so do you know what you can do? What's that? If I move there, if I move my king to C6, right, which will let me. Hang on, I've got to get the pawn taken care of. Okay, no. If I move my king to C6, right, there we go. Then what can you do? If you move your knight, there it's gone. If you move your knight there, it's gone. So I think, right, I have a cat stood in front of me. So I'm going to go underneath his belly, go up onto the king and move it to C6. Because I want to get that pawn moved far forward. Yeah, I want to get, no, do I? No, I don't. I want to be able to get the castle out. Right now. Now. I need to put the king in check with the knight. Okay, boom, boom, that's protected by the knight. That would be F3 is protected by the knight. Okay, and I could try and get it to G2. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's protected by two of them. So what I'm going to do is just move that forward and threaten them both. Ha ha ha! Did you see that coming? Okay, there we go. Now I'm in check. Hang on, I can't do that. Okay, that's in check. Bellix. I'm screwed. Huh? Okay, so back there again. Are we going to be playing this then? Can't go there. Bollocks. Right, I've lost. My mind's gone. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. You see, that's what happens. Is I have this thing now. Oh, just keep playing this, and okay. I have this thing now where it's hard to define, but as far as I can put it across, this was something new that I came up with as far as the way to describe it. It's as if there are a lot of processes running in the background that is making my brain of computer making the CPU run overclock. Okay, I don't know why you're doing that. I can do this. Are you going to move it again? I know you are. Okay, so I forgot what I was talking about. Okay. Oh, really? Bollocks. That's covered by well, that's clever, really. I'm being thrashed by a guy from England. How do you know he's a thrash? How do you know he's a man, you sexist bastard? Well, his name's Yacht Man. I mean, wouldn't it be Yacht Woman or Yacht Girl? Oh, Yacht Girl, you said because it's a woman, you have to childificate it. This world is so f***ed right now. Okay, I'm gonna get that castle out of the way, and I don't know how. Okay, I'm using the cat as a thing. Okay, so we do boom boom. Okay, boom boom. Okay, do it again. What I could do is pin this knight. So now you can't move it. That gives me time to play. Then I'll also have to somehow Okay, let me have a look here. I want to get rid of this guy. Now, I can't do that with the knight because it'll get stolen. It'll get stolen by itself. That's stupid. That's not covered by anything. That is covered by something. Okay, now the king's moved, so the king's going to play. I need to get something done. I need to get something done rapidly. But there's nothing really I can do. I can with that. Okay, move that. That's gone. Move that. And move that. And then move that. It's gone. Move that. It's gone. Move that. It's gone. Okay, so move that. Move that. I'm done for. Move that. It's gone. I'm bloody done for. I mean, I could move his knight and then he'd steal it with a castle. But that doesn't do anything because the B wall is blocked. There's nothing I can do. Whatever I did, if I do that, the castle's still going to be guarding that channel. I'm going to bring out my castle to stop the king going any further to the right. I don't know how you'd describe that in chess terms, going alphabetically backwards. Okay, ooh. Colin's flapping his tail. I don't know why. He's, what do they call it, bread bunning or something? Loafing or something? He's like a little loaf between me and a computer, which is really nice. And he's just eaten, which is nice also. Now, I was tidying up a little bit and I found a stray cat food. Now, I've always used the same brand. Not necessarily because it's good, but because whatever addictive chemicals they're putting in it are suited to Colin's diet, as in he won't eat anything else. So anyway, so I found a can. Okay, oh really? Okay, well, no, that was me. I just had to look at the board and saw a piece had moved. Thought it was the parent. Can food, and it seems heavier and larger than the cans I have now, so I haven't, you know, tested that theory yet, but I'll do that later on. And everything's messed up, and you know, you messed up, you blah 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 conspiracy, but it's not that. It's everything's messed up, and it feels like some kind of. It feels almost like a chess game. It feels like a gameplay is going on, and what is it? It's not good. Right, okay, what we're going to do. I want to move the castle here to threaten this knight. This knight will have to... This bishop. Knight. Bishop. Knight. This knight is supposed to move, so where is it going to go? If it goes here, it'll probably do that. Okay, if it goes... Okay, so it'll probably do that. So I'm going to cover this square. So how do I cover this square? The only thing I've got is my knight. Is my bishop. Right. Is my knight. So how do I get it down here? So... Move it there? No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now you've given me room because you want to steal my pawn. And then what I can do is move... Oh, if I move a castle, it's taken. I'm done for. Okay, so the only thing I can do to protect the pawn is that, yeah, I can do this. Hang on, that knight's not protected. I should have taken the knight. Why did I protect the pawn? Because I thought that the knights were covering each other. Knights, that's the right term for the piece, right? Yeah. It's almost like Memento. I know I keep going on about it, and I do apologise, but I do apologise anyway because I'm not a YouTube creator. I'm not trying to make millions of dollars out of YouTube. What I'm trying to do is find out why everything's all messed up in my head, and because shall I tell you the story of the hospital incident? Okay, you can do that because then I'm going to do this. You're going to have to move the castle, and the only thing you can do is move it to C3. Well, you can't do it to C3, so you've lost both of them. Bam! You didn't expect that now, did you, Mrs. Masterman, Mr. Yacht Person? Did you? Okay. Yes! 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 It's fantastic, thank you. Wow! They resigned. Wow, that was fantastic. I thought I was going to lose. I really thought I was going to lose. Wow, that was clever. That was really, really clever. Yes. And I wish I could leave them a message, but that's the whole thing. You can't. Oh, they were a good sport. Yes, they were. That was actually really. I'm feeling elated right now. That's actually a really good game. Now I'm not going to do the game review. I'll show you a game review. You ready for this? It doesn't. Okay, you ready? And go. Nope. No, I don't want 50% off. I've got 100% off. Okay, what happened here? Game review. I thought, where's the game review gone? Oh, I see. It was probably I didn't read what it was 50% off, but it's probably because yesterday I did a game review and it was free. Probably it was the we'll do you one and then charge you for the rest. But anyway, so that was that. Am I playing him again? No, I'm not. And then that's me done. I hope this was enjoyable. And if you want to hear about the hospital incident, please tell me. And yeah, have a great day and look at the sky more often.